Good morning and Jai Hind all of you. Students, in my previous video, we discussed about Newton's first law of motion. So, what is Newton's first law? Let me recall you the earlier topic first. The Newton's first law says a body at rest will remain at rest. A body in motion will remain in motion until and unless no external force is applied on it. So we will proceed now with Newton's second law of motion. So what a boy is doing here, he is pushing an elephant with force. First of all, what is a force? Force is an action that can change motion. It can increase the speed of an object, it can decrease the speed of an object, or change the direction in which object is moving. So what do you mean by increasing the speed of object? Increasing the speed means you are accelerating the object by applying force. So this is what Newton's second law is based upon. Newton's second law says that if you apply force on an object, it will accelerate. If you apply more force, it will accelerate at a higher rate. If the same force is applied to an object, one is a heavy, one is a lighter, so which will be having more acceleration? Obviously lighter one will be having more acceleration. So with the same force, if you are applying to an object with greater mass, the object accelerates at a slower rate because of mass adds inertia. What is inertia? Inertia is a property due to which a body tends to remain its position. So heavier the object, more will be inertia, so it will be difficult to move that object. So the object with the greater mass will accelerate at a slower rate. Here is a person who is applying a force on the carton. Here is only one carton, here are 6 cartons. So if he is applying the same force, whose acceleration, in which case the acceleration will be more? Obviously in the first case acceleration will be more. So this diagram illustrates the Newton's second law of motion. According to Newton, an object will only accelerate if there is a net or unbalanced forces acting upon it. I have told you about balanced and unbalanced forces also. A body will change its position only when unbalanced forces are acting upon it. And in the presence of balanced forces, there will be no change in the motion. The presence of unbalanced forces will accelerate the object, change its speed, it can change its direction, or both its speed and direction. Newton's second law of motion pertains to the behavior of objects for which all existing forces are not balanced. Second law states that the acceleration of an object is dependent upon two variables. First is a force acting upon the object, and second one is the mass. Acceleration of an object depends directly upon the net force acting upon the object and inversely proportional to the mass. So acceleration is directly proportional to force, means more the force, more will be the acceleration. Second example is second variable is more the mass, lesser will be the, it has inverse relation with the mass. More the mass, lesser will be the acceleration. So as the force acting on an object is increased, the acceleration of the object is increased. As the mass of object is increased, the acceleration will in turn decrease. It can be formally stated as the acceleration of an object as produced by a net force is directly proportional to the magnitude of a net force in the same direction as the net force, and the inversely proportional to mass of a object. In other words, we may write force as mass into acceleration. So this is the formula which we use for solving the numerical. Unit of force, you already know unit of force is a Newton, and mass is a SI unit of mass is a kg, and that for acceleration is a meter per second square. So what is 1 Newton mean? 1 Newton mean 1 kg of mass is accelerating through 1 meter per second square of acceleration. So 1 Newton is the force required to produce an acceleration of 1 meter per second square on a body of 1 kg. So these are the formulas by which you can calculate one of the variables. If a force is given, mass is given, you can calculate the acceleration by dividing F upon m. If m and a are given, you can calculate the force by multiplying by mass and acceleration. If a mass is to be calculated, you can divide F by a. So this is an example. If a baseball is thrown at 150 meter per second square and its mass is 0.50 kg, what force is necessary to change its direction? So acceleration is 150, mass is 0.50 kg. So what will be the force? Force is equal to m into a. F equals to 0.50 kg into 150 meter per second square. So by multiplying this, we will get 75 Newton. So in this way you can solve the numericals also. These are some examples to show the Newton's second law of motion. More the force will be applied by the engine, with more speed the car will move. Here a person is pushing the Almira, so more the force he will apply, more will be the acceleration produced in the Almira. Earth is also under the effect of gravitational force of a sun. That's why it is accelerating by its own. So these are some examples to illustrate it. So these are some numericals which you will solve to in the assignment. Till then, if you still have any doubt, you can ask me personally and you can comment in comment section also. So I will give you assignment in which numericals will be there. So till then, stay safe, stay home. Thank you so much.